Thomas Jefferson was born on April 13, 1743, in a small house in Virginia. His father was a wealthy landowner, and Thomas grew up on a large farm. He was a curious boy and loved to learn about different things. He studied books, talked with smart people, and loved nature. Jefferson had many interests, including science, architecture, and philosophy. He was also very good at learning languages. By the time he was a young man, he could speak and read French, Greek, and Latin. When he was a teenager, Thomas went to the College of William and Mary in Virginia. He studied many subjects like math, science, and history. He was a very good student and worked hard to learn everything he could. After college, he became a lawyer. He used his knowledge of the law to help people solve their problems. Soon, Thomas became well known in Virginia for his work as a lawyer. In the early 1770s, America was starting to change. The 13 American colonies were unhappy with British rule. They wanted more freedom and wanted to make their own decisions. Many people, including Thomas Jefferson, believed that the colonies should be independent. They wanted to create a country where people could choose their leaders and make their own laws. Thomas Jefferson became involved in politics and started working with other leaders who wanted change. In 1776, the leaders of the American colonies decided to declare independence from Britain. They needed someone to write the Declaration of Independence, which would explain why they wanted to be free from British rule. Thomas Jefferson was chosen to write the document. He worked hard on it, writing and rewriting it until he thought it was perfect. On July 4, 1776, the Declaration of Independence was approved. It said that all people are born with the right to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. The Declaration was a very important moment in history, and it helped start the American Revolution. During the American Revolution, Thomas Jefferson worked in different positions. He was the governor of Virginia for a time, helping to lead the state during the war. He also worked with other leaders to organize the country and make important decisions. After the war ended in 1783, the United States was a new country, and many changes were needed. Thomas Jefferson continued to work hard for the future of the nation. In 1789, when George Washington became the first President of the United States, Thomas Jefferson was named Secretary of State. In this job, Jefferson helped manage relationships with other countries. He worked to make sure that the United States would be respected by other nations. He also helped to grow the country, making deals with countries to expand the land the United States controlled. One of Jefferson's biggest achievements as Secretary of State was the Louisiana Purchase. In 1803, he helped buy a large piece of land from France. This land was called the Louisiana Territory, and it doubled the size of the United States. The purchase was very important because it gave the country more space to grow. It also helped to protect the United States from foreign countries that might want to take land from them. In 1801, Thomas Jefferson became the third President of the United States. He served 2 terms as president, from 1801 to 1809. During his time in office, Jefferson worked to make the country stronger. He believed in the idea of a small government, where the federal government would not have too much power. He wanted the people to have more control over their lives. He also believed in the importance of education and science. As president, Jefferson faced many challenges. One of the biggest challenges was the war between Britain and France. Both countries wanted to control the seas, and they often stopped American ships. Jefferson wanted to avoid war, so he decided to pass a law that stopped all trade with Europe. This law was called the Embargo Act, and it was meant to pressure Britain and France to stop hurting American ships. Unfortunately, the law hurt American businesses and farmers more than it helped. Jefferson soon realized that the law was not working and decided to end it before he left office. After leaving the presidency in 1809, Thomas Jefferson continued to work for the good of the country. He retired to his home in Virginia, called Monticello, where he focused on education and science. He was very interested in building a university, and in 1819, he helped create the University of Virginia. This university was important because it was one of the first schools in America to focus on the idea of a modern, well-rounded education. Jefferson believed that a good education was key to a free and successful society. In his later years, Thomas Jefferson continued to write letters to people all over the world. He shared his ideas about government, education, and freedom. Many people respected his opinions, and his letters are still studied today. He died on July 4, 1826, the same day as John Adams, another important figure in American history. Jefferson was 83 years old when he passed away, and he left behind a legacy that would inspire future generations. Thomas Jefferson is remembered as one of the founding fathers of the United States. He played a key role in creating the country and making it strong. His work on the Declaration of Independence, the Louisiana Purchase, and the creation of the University of Virginia helped shape America into the country it is today. Jefferson's ideas about freedom, education, and government continue to influence the world. Throughout his life, Jefferson believed in the power of knowledge and the importance of thinking for oneself. He thought that people should be free to make their own decisions and live their lives the way they wanted. His work as a leader and thinker helped the United States become a country that valued these principles. Even though some of Jefferson's ideas and actions have been debated over time, his contributions to American history are undeniable.